Oh, good God Almighty. Come on in. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What is really good in the hood? It is your man, Theo Butler, and welcome to a informative episode of I Ain't Saying, I'm Just Saying with the Raw With Me Nation. Man, y'all call that thing. Oh, man. Good God Almighty, y'all call that thing. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. If you like, leave a comment. If you don't like, leave a constructive comment. If you want to tell me something else, feel free to do so. I assure you, it's not that though. First of all, shout out to the Recast T'Challa movement and everything like that. Been moving strong, been doing it long. It's been going the way it's supposed to. And we did have a shout out from it's not Popcorn Planet. I don't want to say that. Dadgummit. I actually follow him on YouTube and everything like that. He is a supporter of the Recast T'Challa movement, and there's a reason why I do not mention him the way I mention everybody else in regards to movie reviewers, in regards to Campion. And the reason why I don't mention him is because John Campion, for the most part, he keeps it right there. I'm reviewing movies. And somebody did send me a video of him, so I'll talk about his video later on today. But what I want to talk about right here, right now, this particular video, the Recast T'Challa movement. Now I'm going to say some things, and I just hope y'all rocking with me. I'm rocking with you. Feel me, understand what I'm saying, what I'm about to say. Marvel has, let me just go ahead and go. Grace, if you want me to go back to calling you Gloria, keep doing what you're doing, and I'm gonna go back to Gloria, and you gonna go back behind the trailer park. I'm gonna do that. Stay in your lane. Your bio is public knowledge. Recast T'Challa movement. Shout out to Iman. Yes, Iman, I'm going to shout you out on this video because you have been doing a great job doing the interviews, getting in the doorway, letting people know why T'Challa is so important to be recast. Here's the problem with that. They only see you. That's no different than if during the 60s we only saw Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was the only voice that was heard during the civil rights movement. Martin Luther King would have been the one doing all of the press junkets for the civil rights movement. But see, the civil rights movement meant different things to different people. Martin at the time, if I'm not mistaken, was a middle-aged man, but there were some who were older than Martin who could give a different perspective on why fighting for civil rights was so important. See, Martin could only give the story from his unique perspective. He couldn't give the perspective from Rosa Parks. He couldn't give the perspective from the Stokely Carmichael. He couldn't give this perspective from a W.E.B. Du Bois. And as I like to say affectionately label me, he couldn't give the perspective of Malcolm X. Couldn't give the perspective of Medgar Evers. All united in the struggle for equal rights. All having a different perspective. Hell, the parents of the girls who were murdered in the church bombing were able to give a different perspective. The children whose parents saw them go to public schools, integrated schools for the very first time, could give a different perspective on what the civil rights movement meant to them. To the Rock With Me Nation, to Iman, to the Recast T'Challa movement, to the Honor Chadwick Boseman movement. We have myself, that's 54. T'Challa meant something to us before you were born. We have people like Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, T'Challa meant something different to him than to me, than to you. Miss Tarot, Miss Kent, Diana, AZ, D-Real, Sinclair the Wolf, Byron, Wakandra, Pantera, BC, Enduring Hellfire, Beyond, Marcus and Josh from Back of the Bus. We're all leaders in the movement. We are. We all bring a different perspective to the table when it comes to talking about what T'Challa means to us as people. See, at the end of the day, Iman can't speak for me, not as a 53-year-old man. No more than I can speak for a 10-year-old boy who's grieving over a hero he thinks he's lost. No more than Miss Tarot, who's older than me, that can tell you what it meant to her to have a hero that looked like her back in the 60s. Nobody, if you didn't live back then, can give you that perspective. And you're not asking us. You're not asking what T'Challa means to us. My brother, no man is an island unto themselves. No movement has ever been won with just one person. The time is ripe. The time is nigh. That platform needs to be shared. Not for you just to go up and speak to 3 ignorant people, but for you to take 2 other educated brothers and sisters with you. You don't go anywhere else by yourself. You go equally strapped up. For those that want to play the court jesters, you have somebody with you that's going to allow you to deliver your message without the court jester being able to interfere. That's how we get down. That's how we lay down. We take women with us as well, because let's be clear, the Black Panther Party, by and large, which was active during the Civil Rights Movement, was mostly women. To unite the Recast T'Challa movement, it's time to unite like we've never united before. Kaizo Slevin, man, great video the other day. Good God Almighty Jesus. Kaizo did a great video the other day. And so many of you have. If you believe in recasting T'Challa, this is not the time for tribalization. This is the time for unification. This is the time to shine that light bright so Nate Moore, Ryan Coogler, Kevin Feige can't hide. This is the time to shine that light bright so that when you have people like Box, Mastertainment, Grace Randolph, erroneously speaking, lying, there are lieutenants, there are captains, and there are fire teams out there ready to go handle that business and address them and not dead on their damn DMs to see what's up. This is what we do in a movement to achieve victory. The time is now. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.